Hey friends, so I wanted to come on here. We just got back from vacation, and I thought that I should share some of the tips that I have found, travel tips for parents with kids with special needs. These are like what I always do in preparation for flying with my daughter. We've been flying, we fly pretty frequently, but this is what has been helpful for us. First, when I book her flight, for example, for flying on Southwest, I always can indicate she has a disability and may require additional assistance. In addition to noting it on the ticket, when we arrive to the counter, the check-in counter and or the gate, I always inform them that we will need to pre-board due to her having a disability. I've never got any pushback on this. Um, People are always very understanding, and we've never had any issues. Because I do this because we know like our kids sometimes struggle with waiting, which is how I avoid triggering her by making sure we pre-board and get in a seat and get situated. So by pre-boarding, we just avoid all of that altogether. Second thing, security. TSA has a program called TSA Cares. It will help you move through security and can escort you to your gate if you need it. Now, you must make this request at least 72 hours prior to your departure by filling out a form online or calling a number on their website. We have used this once. However, because we already have pre-check, I just didn't find that we need to use it as often. And especially because we have been traveling and she's kind of gotten used to the process. But if you do not have pre-check, you absolutely should be using TSA Cares when you're flying with your child. Um, I hope that this was helpful for any parents who want to travel with their kiddos and don't think it's possible, because I promise you it is. You can. You can travel and they can see the world. We have been flying with her since she was little, so I know that's made that process a little bit easier for her, and like she just understands like what we need to do when we get to the airport. But that took time for us to get there. The next video, I was gonna go over like what I always pack in her backpack for the plane ride, depending on how long we're going and where we're going. But if you want to see that, let me know. Comment part two. Comment if this was helpful. If you have any questions, send me a message, and I can give you some more information about the TSA Cares program or any other questions that you have about moving forward with flying with your kiddos who have special needs, or any other questions that you may have. But I hope this was helpful. But I'll see you guys at part two.